Hey guys, I'm Alex.
And I'm Eli.
And welcome back to the channel Descenders.
Today we'll be teaching you the two most common tricks on mountain bikes, the wheelie and the bunny hop. Let's get right into it.
Alright guys, so for our first trick today, we're going to be learning how to do the wheelie. So, one of the most important parts of the wheelie is bike setup. So for me, I like to have my knee at a slight bend like this, so you can raise your seat so that when you're sitting on it, your knee is bent like so. And that's what I think most people like when they're doing wheelies. Second of all, you're going to want to have yourself in a slightly low gear. So for me, because I have a 1x12x11 drivetrain, I have my in 6th gear. But for those of you with a 3x drivetrain, I like to have mine in a first range 4th gear. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do after I set up my bike for a wheelie is to empty my pockets so that things don't fall out. Let me just get everything out. Grass and my phone. Alright, after you empty your pockets, you're going to want to find a big open field so that if you fall back, you're not going to hurt yourself. Alright, let's get right into it. Okay, another important part about a wheelie is knowing how to bring your front end up without pulling up only on your bars. So, what you do is 20% pulling up on your bars, and the other 80% is actually pushing down on your cranks, like so. Okay, so once you figure out how to get your front end of the bike up, you're going to want to focus on keeping your arms straight like this and looking where you're going. So keep your arms nice and straight and look up or just where you're going. It'll help you keep that front tire up and wheelie for longer. So after you figure out how to get your front tire up, you're going to start having to bail, which is when you fall back off the back of your bike and you have to land on your feet like this. It'll actually come pretty naturally to you. Just put your feet down and you'll be fine. So once you get confident enough on the grass, you can move to the concrete where you can continue catwalking, and once you practice enough, you'll be able to catwalk like this. Okay, so once you're happy with your catwalking abilities, you can start moving on to and adding new features into your catwalk. So for example, like feathering your brakes, which helps you stop from falling back or having to bail, like this. What you do is when you're about to have to bail, or when you're about to fall back, you pull down on your brakes and it'll bring your front end shooting down, like this.
So the second trick is the bunny hop, and just like the wheelie, another really important thing is the bike setup. So in the setup, you're going to want a relatively low seat so that because you're going to be maneuvering the bike a lot up, and you're going to want the saddle to be out of your way. So the second step to learning your bunny hop is you're going to want to preload your shocks, so compress them, and then lift up your front tire as high as you can, so just like this. The third step is to make sure that your feet are level on the pedals like this, and then you're going to want to throw your weight forward and kind of lift up the back end like this. So now we're going to put it all together. So we're going to compress your front shocks, lift up your back wheel, your front wheel, and then lift up your back wheel like that, and all together it should look like this. Once you get more confident with getting airtime in your bunny hop, you're going to want to practice on some non-consequential objects. So see this little gap in the pavement? You're going to try to clear that. There's lines, there's many cones, you can try on anything like that.
Okay guys, thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content just like this. We'll be making a video similar to this next week, so stay tuned for that. Peace.
Peace.